Wow, Iggy, what an adventure. That was a really cool trail that you took us on. Do you think the kids will be able to make it? Oh, what am I saying? The kids are gonna love it. Okay, must have been the first people on that trail in years, Iggy. Oh, hi. Hi. Pardon the appearance, but we're gonna be going on a journey, the Great Jungle Journey. I'm so excited for you to be along, to serve with us and take these kids on this journey. We're gonna be going to 7 ports. We're gonna sailing the 7 seas. 7 seas, get it? Anyway, you'll get it. And we'll be stopping at 7 ports on our Jungle River journey. Our first port, day 1, is creation. And we're going to be starting in Genesis and teaching these kiddos Christ's ultimate story from Genesis to Revelations the whole week. So day 1 is going to be creation. Day 2, we're going to be talking about how the world was corrupted with sin. And then the first judgment, which was catastrophe. Then day 3, we're going to be talking about confusion and the Tower of Babel, or Babel. Then, day 4, we have the good news of the gospel, which is Christ and his journey to the cross. And then day 5 is the best news ever. Consummation, and that's when he comes back for us, or we go to see him, and our journey is complete. So I can't wait for you to help share these different C's with these kids during the week of VBS and help them to see God's ultimate story from Genesis to Revelations. Yeah, that is a really great question. So Iggy wants to know, where is everything taking place? And who's in charge? Good question. Well, the locations are going to be the same as last year. So if you served last year, you know where everything is. If you're new this year, let me tell you about it. So we have our drama and music taking place up in our sanctuary. Music is going to be led by Pastor John Messner and Laura Nizinski, and our dramas are going to be led by Heather Hess and Dwayne Cole. And then we have crafts in the gym where Miss Brenda and Miss Michelle White Knight are going to be taking charge and walking us through different crafts that go with the lessons each day. We also have our Bible lessons. Grades 3 through 6 are going to be in the Iron Youth the Iron Youth with Paula and Brian Anderson. We also have our Bible class taking place in the chapel for grades kindergarten through 2nd grade, and Miss Melissa Brandt is going to be walking us through the lessons each day there. We also have our cool down rooms for our ever important snack, which the kids are always hungry for. And we have Brenda and Jack Miller leading the snack team this year again. So we are going to be looking forward to some wonderful snacks. And I hear the dirt cups this year are going to be phenomenal. I hope they have some for us leaders. Anyway, we also have rec to get those wiggles out. That's going to be outside. And that's going to be led by Raul Clark. He's going to be taking on the 3rd through 6th graders. And we have Jeff Brandt, who's going to be leading the kindergarten through 2nd graders and preschoolers. Yes, Iggy, that was a really good point. Preschoolers. We have preschoolers. What do they do? I've been saying kindergarten through 6th grade. Where are our preschoolers going? Excellent point, Iggy. Iggy brought up a great point. We have a wonderful preschool program here at VBS, and our preschoolers are going to be checking in and checking out each night at the chapel. They're going to be enjoying all of our dramas, all of our music on the big screen, which is going to be super fun for them, and also bring it down and maybe less scary for some parts that would be a little overexciting for our absolute littles. So that will start, their day will start and end in the chapel, and then they'll be taken in through their own little classroom area throughout the evening. So our preschool team has a wonderful opportunity to minister to this group in a very special and unique way. All right, and for our youth leaders, Iggy, take it away. Absolutely, I totally agree. Well said. If you don't speak iguana, let me translate for you. All right, we have youth everywhere along with us adults, and they are a wonderful asset to the VBS program. For our youth helpers, let me just talk with you guys for a second. The adults in your area are going to be letting you know what to do. They'll be guiding you on how to do different things. So we want you to pay close attention and be their biggest helper. We also want you to put your full focus on these kids now that you're in a serving role. This is new, especially for our new 7th graders. This is your first time helping and not being a VBS kid. So we want to make sure that we're focusing all of our attention on our kiddos and helping them through crafts, guiding them through the rec games, whatever you're being led to do or told to do. We want to do it with our whole hearts as if we are serving the Lord Himself. You also get breaks. So if you're not serving a group of children at the moment, and it's okay with your adult leader, go ahead and take a break. Go to the gym. The kitchen team has put together a spread just for us leaders and helpers. So make sure you take advantage of that, and the air conditioning if you're working outside. Make sure you drink lots of water if you are working outside. But this is a great opportunity for you guys to learn how to serve along us adults. We also want to make sure we're careful with cell phone usage. Just use it for your clocks, okay? And that goes for everybody, adults and youth. So don't think I'm picking on just you guys, okay? That's right, Iggy. Next stop is Safe Church. So we love having kids here and adults here, and we love also being responsible for the building and the children that are coming through the doors that God provides us. So as Iggy's being safe near water with his water ring, we want to talk about safety here at First Baptist. First off, we have safe church units that our adults need to go through. There's 7 of them. And we also have 4 steps for our youth helpers that our youth helpers need to go through before serving. So please get through these units as soon as possible and get them to the office ASAP so we can process them. That goes for everybody serving, no ifs, ands, or buts. Our second thing is, if there's ever a situation that happens, there are these radios located in every room of this church, and they connect right to security. So you don't have to look far or wonder, how do I get in touch with security? Just grab one of these radios and boom, you're done. Okay, so just look for the radio. We also have, especially for outdoor rec teams, we also have water carts out in both locations to keep kiddos hydrated and our volunteers hydrated, as well as incident forms and first aid kits on those carts outside. There's also first aid cabinets inside, as with incident forms located with them also. And should we need an AED kit, we'll have security to help us and walk us through that. We also have these wonderful little bright orange dots. And if you see a kiddo with a name tag and you see one of these on the name tag, it means they have an allergy that may be life-threatening and we need to take very seriously. So what do? If you look for the dot, flip over their name tag, and the back of their name tag will tell you what's going on that you need to know about. So pay attention to these orange dots that registration is going to be putting on their name tags. Let's talk Monday of VBS, day 1. Usually a lot of craziness and last minute things are happening. So Monday's call time is 5 to arrive. 5 p.m. arrival for everybody on Monday. Now, we want you to come a bit early for your last meeting, your last informational session. We'll have a time of prayer, and then we'll have pizza for everybody. We also want you to have time to sign in, and we'll go over that in just a few minutes. But we also want you to have time to make your name tag. So as Iggy's displaying his awesome name tag, which he worked so hard on, I'm not sure where he learned how to spell, but he did it well. So, but we want you to work on your name tag. So you want to get a piece of paper. They'll be out there on the table, fold it in half. And with the bottom, the crease at the bottom, you'll want to write your name or what you would like the kids to call you on both sides of your name tag. And when you're done, you want to drop it in to the pouch. And you're going to be asking, or what's the deal with the fold? Why the fold at the bottom? Why double-sided? You know, it's just a name tag. Here's why. The name tag spins, so whatever side it lands on against you, you want your name to be presented well. Also, the fold creates, oh, there we go. The fold creates a pocket. So you can put things in it. You can put pens in it. My favorite thing to have in there is a small schedule. So you'll be getting this little schedule. They'll be at the table as well. Grab one. It also has really what to do in case of an emergency on the back. And you'll want to drop that right in your name tag as well. So you have that on hand. Drop a pen in there, whatever else you want there. And then make sure you're always wearing this when you're serving, okay? So each day you'll want to sign in and you want your name tag on, as well as this shirt. And about this shirt, because you're watching this video, you're earning this shirt. So when you're done with this video, put your name in, select your t-shirt size and hit submit, and bam, you've got your shirt too. You'll just pick it up whenever you're here next. And pickups will be at the VBS table in the main lobby. So during the week, you'll be signing in, and I told you I'd be talking about those locations now. The upstairs location, sign-in location, is for our upstairs servers. So if you are in drama, music, audio visual, admin, registration, these are like these jobs take place on the sanctuary level of the building. Your sign-in station is going to be in the main foyer by the front door. So every day as you come in, stop by, initial your attendance. Please don't initial anybody else's attendance in. Please just do your own. And you want to make sure you do that. You can also leave your name tag at the sign-in table each night if you prefer. That way it's there for you the next day. Our arrival times for the rest of the week are 5:45. We always want to be 15 minutes early to serving, to prepare our hearts and minds to be Jesus' hands and feet to these kids during their time here at VBS. Okay, here we are. For those that are going to be group guides, they're going to be leading groups of kids around from station to station. You guys are going to be signing in at your starting point, which is in the sanctuary. And we've got kindergarten with us, and we've got Iggy hanging with the kindergartners. So you're going to be signing in on their clipboard. You have your own special spot right here at the bottom that you're going to want to initial under the day that you're serving. And then any notes that you may want to leave the registration team. For example, you can't make it on a particular day, just note it here and let us know. Give us a heads up. Your group leader will be taking the attendance of the children. All right, that's the sign-in process for our helpers and our kids. You're also going to want to make sure that this gets passed to all the kiddos. We're going to be collecting money for students' education in Haiti, which is an awesome, awesome mission that we love supporting year to year to year. So you're gonna wanna pass this along to the kids, and then when it's time to leave for your first station, you're gonna wanna take this, and leave it in the pew, and then head off to your next station. All right, the sign out process. Signing in is pretty easy and simple, but the sign out process can sometimes be a little crazy in the evenings with parents coming in and the drama's going on, the music and all that excitement happening. So let's get ahead of that. Our security team is going to be greeting parents starting at the parking lot and reminding them to bring their photo ID. They're going to have them come through the coat room behind the sanctuary and then have them sit in designated pews in the back while your kids are still enjoying that closing drama and music. Once it is time for them to pick up, they get the green light to get their kiddos. They're going to come up to their individual stops to get their kids. They're going to show the person with the clipboard their photo ID. That person holding the clipboard can look at the name on the ID and match that with the guardian name on the clipboard of who is permitted to pick up this child. Once these have been matched up, that parent can then sign out their kiddo or print their name here to pick up their kiddo, and their child is now free to leave with them. I also want to tell you about a wonderful resource table that we have here in the main foyer. You can get prayer guides and, oh yeah, Iggy, thank you. We can also get a bunch of these door hanger invites. So you can grab these, say hi to your neighbor, and it has all the information on the back for them to scan, register, and get all the information so that they can bring their kids to VBS. This is a great outreach opportunity, so I highly encourage everybody to grab a handful of these and go nuts in your neighborhood. The VBS closing ceremony takes place on Sunday, July 14th, and you don't want to miss it. It's during the 10:30 service, and this is a great opportunity to watch our kiddos sing and dance the songs that they learned. We watch the closing drama skit, which you never want to miss, and we also hear a great message from Pastor Dawes. After that, if you thought VBS was over, the fun finishes after 10:30 service, you are so wrong, so mistaken, because that is when Family Fun Day starts. And Family Fun Day is just a great time where we can all kick back, enjoy the week we just had, swap stories, have hot dogs, hamburgers together, and enjoy the water games and lawn games outside. But we need your help setting this up. So we have our clipboards out. We have our Saturday clipboard, and we have our Sunday clipboards where you can sign up to help out at this really fun event. We are excited to have this. We are excited to have VBS again this year. We are so excited to see what God is going to do in and through this mission opportunity to our community. And we are praying that He gets all the glory, honor, and praise for it. So thank you so much for signing up and helping with this wonderful event.